Mustafa Barghouti, the Palestinian National Initiative's Secretary General. Mustafa, always good to have you on the program. So it seems that Bibi is coming back. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, as a matter of fact, these elections were a competition between right-wing extremists with another right-wing extremist camp. But the change is that the fascist party is now up and will be in the government. So yes, Netanyahu will probably come back, but with him, to get back, he needs the fascist party in Israel. And I say fascist, it is fascist by Israeli standard, because the leaders of this party has been judged several times for extremism, and they originate from Kach movement and Kahana movement, which is considered as fascist movement even by American standards. So we are talking here about a very serious development, a very dangerous development, which is that the people in Israel are voting not only to the extreme right, but they are voting to fascist party now, and that the illegal settlers in the West Bank, who are about 750,000, have become now a decisive political force in the Israeli government. That is, of course, very dangerous development. It would mean the end of any possibility of peace process. It would mean the end of the so-called two-state solution, and it consolidates Israel as a one apartheid state.
What does also all of this now mean for Israeli Palestinians as well as those living in occupied territories? How are their lives going to change?
This means consolidating the system of apartheid against both of us, the people in the West Bank and Gaza and Jerusalem, as well as the people who are Israeli citizens, but they are Palestinians. So we are all discriminated against by the same apartheid system. And that also applies to Palestinians who are living in the diaspora. In my opinion, this will have an instrumental change in the Palestinian struggle, because I think our goal of struggle should be not only ending occupation anymore, but also to demand the dismantlement of the apartheid system in the whole of historic Palestine. Israel has left no choice for Palestinians but to demand equality and the end of the system of apartheid in addition to occupation. It's a very dangerous development. I expect that there will be much more aggressive policy against Palestinians, although the previous governments have already been very aggressive with Palestinians.
So you talk about Israel possibly having a more aggressive policy towards what is already a harsh policy towards Palestinians. What about Palestinian leadership in the West Bank and Gaza? Does this now need to be looked at in having more unity amongst Palestinian leaders to address what could become, as you said, a more aggressive stance from Israel towards Palestine?
Absolutely, of course. The unity should have happened a long time ago, but now it is urgent. And I think there is no justification anymore for any Palestinian internal division. But the unity has to be established around a program of struggle, not around the same old-fashioned dreams of a peace process that will never happen, of of an Oslo process that Israel has already buried after killing it. The unity has to be around a program of struggle against occupation and against apartheid. But also what we need now is allowing Palestinian people to have their elections, 3 elections. Israel had already 5 elections in 4 years. We hadn't have elections for 16 years. And there is no way but to allow the younger generation to take important places in the Palestinian leadership, and the only way to achieve that is through free democratic election.
Mustafa Barghouti, good to get your thoughts on these elections in Israel, speaking to us live there from Ramallah.